Houseman Eagles. I am here to show you how to create a digital drawing on Google Classroom. So here I am in a Google Classroom. I'm going to go up to classwork. Then I'm going to find the assignment. It's going to be create a structure this week, view assignment. Now with this assignment, you can either build with found objects or draw with paper and pencil and color it in and stuff, or you can use Google Draw, which is what I'm showing you right now. So you're going to go to add or create, click on that, scroll down to drawings right here, the red one, and then it will open. You'll see it opening, it's loading. Once it is loaded, you're going to have your own little square to create your stuff in, like your own little paper. So that's this right here, all right? So now all these icons up here are going to be your tools. So this icon is going to be to undo if you make a mistake, redo if you undo too many times, print if you want to print at home, zoom to get smaller, finer details, select tool to select an item that you're working on, lines, and if you click on that, there's different types of lines. The shapes, you don't want to click on the shape, you want to just let your mouse hover on there. See, I'm not touching it. And then you can swipe over and select one of those. So I'm going to start there. This is text, and then this is to insert an image, and this is comments, but we don't need those. So shape, I'm going to go here. I'm going to click on the rectangle, and this little funny plus sign with a circle pops up. So now I'm going to click, I'm going to make a road first. I'm going to click, stretch it over, bring it down to the bottom, and there is my road. I'm going to drop, let it go. Now this you can see is highlighted, the select tool, because it's selected. All right, so now I can change the color. So if you go to this little bucket, all these other items pop up here. This little bucket, fill color, I'm going to make it the color of a road. All right, you could do black. I did a dark gray. Then I'm going to add a line, and you got to wait for that little plus sign with the circle to pop up. And then from one side, click, drag, let it go. Then I'm going to change it to line dash up here, line dash. I'm going to do those long dash lines like a road. And then I'm going to change the color, line color, yellow. And then it'll be like a road. All right. Now I'm going to add some buildings. So here's shape again, rectangle. And right here, I'm going to add, click, drag, pull it over, however wide you want your building. And then I'm going to do it again. Select a rectangle. I want it to be close to this building. And I'm going to do the same thing. Click, drag, and this one's going to go really high, like it's going off the paper. All right. And then I'm going to do, let's see, I'm going to do one more. I'll do like a shorter factory style building over here. All right, make it go off the page. You can even add little, let's try and add some little shapes to the top. Let's see what else we have. So none of these would really work for what I'm doing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to regular shapes and find a shape that might work. Let's see. I could try, a cylinder. Let's see if that'll pop up good. Click, drag. Perfect. Then I'm going to select it. I'm going to go a little lower. And then I'll do one more. You know what? I'm just going to copy this one. Right-click, copy. Right-click, paste. And then bring it over here. I'm going to lower it a little bit. And that could be like the top of my building. All right? Looks kind of silly, but that's the way this program works. Then I'm going to make some, I'm going to color my building. So I have to select it. And then all these other ones pop up again. I'm going to color this one like a turquoise. This one I will color, do like a bright pink. And then this one I will select and do, let's make a custom color. If I click on custom, then I can change, see the different hues. Let's make like, let's go like a lime green. Yeah, let's do something up here. All right, there we go. And then I'll make these like maybe a darker green. And that lime green is saved. If you wanted to make the things the same green as if you wanted these the same as your building, you could do that. Then I'm going to get some more shapes and I'm going to start to make some windows. So here's a window. Now, I want to change the color, obviously. Let's do like a lighter yellow. Then I'm going to right click on that and copy it so all my windows are the same. Paste, right click and paste. And I'm just going to add some windows. Right click, paste. You're going to click on it. It has to have those 4 arrows. Click and drag. And that red line means they're all lined up evenly. Okay? Right click, paste. If I put the window over here, it's not lined up. So it has to, if you want it lined up evenly, it has to have that red line. All right? Then I'm going to paste again. This time I'm going to click and drag it to this side, but I'm going to make the window, I'm going to use the double arrow to stretch it. And if I accidentally stretch it too far, you can go to undo and re-stretch it. That's a good size. Move it to the middle. That red line tells you it's in the middle of that building. And I'm going to change that color. Let's do like a blue. Copy that one. And now right click and paste. And then you just put as many as you want on this building. Right click, paste, click, drag. It's lined up. Let's do one more. Paste, drag. Let's put it a little, there we go. All right, I'm going to make another. I'm going to paste it again and bring it to this building. The copying and pasting is going to save you a lot more time. Now, if I want to do this, it's going to open up sideways and it's going to open up and down. If I just do this way, it just goes up and down. But if I do this way, it does both, okay? So that's a good size. So I'm going to copy this one. I'm going to paste it. And I'm going to put them right next to each other. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now I'm going to make some doors. Oh, I need to change this color. Let's do yellow. No, you know what? Let's do like a red. Red. Okay, now I'm going to create a door, some doors. Go back to shapes. I really like this shape with the rounded top, so I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click and drag, and there is a door. I'm going to change the color. Let's do lime green. Okay, I want to copy that. I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to put it here. But now I'm going to drag it and make it a little bigger, wider, like double doors. And then I'm going to paste it again. And I'm going to bring it over here, and I got to make it a little shorter. And I'll put it right in the middle there. All right, now I got to change the color. Let's do this one, maybe purple. And let's do this one like an orange. I don't like any of these oranges really. So I'm going to go to custom and find a better orange, like a reddish orange. That one's better. All right, and there we go. Now, if you want to add lines in your door or your windows, you go to line, wait for that little symbol, and then I'm going to create a double door here. And then I'm going to create some lines on these windows. So here, here to here, and here to here. All right, so that's it for my lines. You can even change the line color if you want to, but I'm going to leave mine black. Now I'm going to go back to shapes and add little doorknobs. I'm getting super detailed. You don't need to do all these details. I'm going to do doorknob, and I want my doorknob to be white. Okay, let me do another one for my blue building. Here is a doorknob. If you make it big enough, you can select it. It has to be the 4 arrows. Right click, copy, right click, paste. It's going to paste. To move it, it has to be those 4 arrows. You can't move it with the 2 arrows. All right, that's okay. I mean, this is the hard part is when it's something small like that. All right, let's paste again, and let's add a doorknob over here. I'm going to make it a little taller. It's a big doorknob. That's okay. Now I'm going to make a tree. I'm going to make one tree over here, and then I'll show you how to do this guy. I'm going to go back to shapes. There's this cloud shape that could look like the top of a tree, so I'm going to use that and make it like this. Oh, it's already green, but I'm going to do a darker green, so I'm going to go to custom I'm going to find a green in there. That's a good green. There we go. And then I'm going to go back to shapes, and I'm going to do this one with the soft rounded edges. I'm going to click, drag. All right, and that's going to be green, so I need to change it to a brown. Now, what I don't like here is that the top of the tree is behind the trunk. So you're going to select the top of the tree. You're going to right click on it, and you're going to go right there to order. And there's all these options here. Well, you want to bring it in front. You want to bring it in front of the trunk. So watch what happens when I click on this. Watch the tree. It is now in front of the trunk. I'm going to lower it a little bit. There's my tree. Let's move it a little to the left. There we go. All right, so there's my tree and my trunk. Now for a background, you just right click on your background, choose a color. I'll make mine daytime. Then I'm going to make a sun. So I'm going to go to shapes. There is a sun. There it is. I'll put a sun in here. Let's make it a bright yellow. Go to the fill color, bright yellow. And then I'm going to make a cloud, but I'm going to show you how to make it different than this one because it's only allowing you to select the same type of shape. So if I make this cloud, I'm going to make it white. Then if I don't want it to look the same as this, I can grab this arrow and I'm going to click and drag till it flips it. And now it's flipped and it's a little bit different. You can even flip top to bottom. If you click, flip it. And now it's just different than the tree. So it doesn't look the same. And you can add a couple clouds. So you can right click, copy, right click, paste. And then of course I can make this one smaller and I can change it by flipping it. All right, so there's a couple clouds. Now, something you might not like are those outlines. If you right click on your picture or on your image, let me see. If you go border color, you can match it. So it can be white. And so see, it's white. So you can either have it outlined, like this one, border color. You can make it black. It's black right now. Or you can make it the color that is the color of the item. That's up to you. That's a lot of time. But yeah, there is my drawing. It is finished. Now what I'm going to do is turn it in. I'll show you how to turn it in. So I'm just going to exit up here. And it's Google, so it'll save it. I'm going to exit. And then it pops up here under your work. And I'm going to push the turn in button and then turn in again. And then what's going to happen is it'll be saved and it'll tell me that you've turned it in. And then when I open up Google Classroom, I'll get to select it and it will pop open here. There it is. And it's ready and it's a view only. I can't come in here and mess with it. You can't edit it again, but it's already there for you. All right. So that is how you turn it in. If you want to restart, you just go to unsubmit. It'll take it away, but that's how you turn it in. All righty. Thank you so much. Good luck. Remember, you don't have to do the Google drawing on here. You can actually do build with found objects, and you can draw on paper too. All right.